What's up guys, and welcome to a big Hitman update video. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I thought I'd put one out, considering there's going to be an update today. It may already be available for you guys already, but I'm really struggling to structure this kind of video, because when it comes to update videos, I don't know whether to play footage in the background and just talk over it and just run through the patch notes that way, or show you the patch notes as I'm going through them. I don't know. Whatever your preference is, let me know in the comments how you want me to do these update videos, because I'm always trying to improve it and I don't really want to make it boring for you guys. But I mean, it could literally be a 20-minute video of me just talking, and that's pretty much it, and just watching the patch notes as I'm going through it. But it's a still image, and I don't really want, I want something to be happening on the screen at the time. Anyway, let's get onto it. I'm talking a load of crap. Let's get into the patch details. The Hitman 2 April update includes a major update for Ghost Mode, changes to how Silent Assassin rating is achieved, a Silent Assassin tracker, quality of life changes, menu tweaks, and bug fixes. Many of the fixes and changes that were included in this update were reported by our players and community, and we'd like to thank everybody who reported and voted or discussed these changes. So, what we got coming up for this month then? So, first of all, the new update for Ghost Mode, which is a pretty significant update for this. You're going to have a new location, and it's going to be, you're going to be able to play Ghost Mode in Santa Fortuna. So it says welcome to the jungle right there. And they're adding new features to Ghost Mode as well, including emotes. Emotes is going to be a new thing added to Ghost Mode, and it says we've added 4 new emotes that can be activated in Ghost Mode only. How gracious, for those moments when you want to kiss speaks out louder than words. Well done, for a slightly ironic clapping gesture aimed at your opponent. And Evil Eye, let your opponent understand that they're under severe scrutiny. Disbelief, show appreciation for your opponent's actions by shaking your head. What? Shaking your head, appreciation, I don't really understand that one. Anyway, Ghost Mode, we've got new items as well. We've added 4 new items to Ghost Mode and picked them up from Ghost Crates. The Ghost Freeze Grenade will slow down your opponent for a short amount of time, so if you throw it anywhere in the vicinity, it will stop your player from running, so it'll make sure it will force their character to go into a walking state. That's the fastest they can go. The Ghost Outfit Manipulator will simultaneously change both your and your opponent's outfit to a random new one, so it can be risk or reward situation there. So say for example they have the correct disguise in the right area, and you pick this item, which is the Outfit Manipulator, you can also change them to a hostile disguise, which is kind of cool, because most people, what they was doing in Miami is getting a security guard disguise and just keeping that disguise throughout the map, because it's probably the best disguise for Miami Ghost Mode. Next up, we have the Ghost Mode Proximity Explosive, which will trigger in your opponent's world if they come near it. I'm not sure if it will affect them, like it will kill them, I'm not sure about that. Might be just the environment, I'm not completely sure. But the Ghost Mode Flash Grenade will blind and disorientate your opponent. That's a new item added as well. Also added is a new suit. It says we've added the Phantom Assassin Challenge to Ghost Mode, and you complete it by eliminating 100 targets in Ghost Mode in any location, and unlock the Phantom suit. So you eliminate 100 targets in a certain location, and you'll unlock basically the suit with the blue shirt and a white tie, which is a nice little variant of the suit there. Ghost Mode Target Variation. We've added 4 new variations of the Ghost Mode target for a total of 5. Whilst keeping the same visual style, the targets will now have more variation in their appearance. It doesn't matter what they look like if you want to unlock the Phantom suit though, just eliminate 100 people. Ghost Mode Rematch. We've added an option to immediately go into a rematch with the same opponent. So, say for example it was a close game or whatever, and you wanted to give the guy a new rematch, or you wanted to get a revenge on the person that beat you, you can opt for a rematch. Silent Assassin Score. Now this is a big change. A few months ago, introduced with the patch with, do you know when the target, how do I describe this? If you commit a crime in front of a target, or he sees you, shoot him in the face or whatever, in that patch, even if he sees you, you'll still got a Silent Assassin rating if it's a target. So as long as he doesn't share that knowledge with anyone else, because it's a target and you've killed him, the knowledge can't be shared. So therefore, Silent Assassin will be retained. With that patch, we included a bug where if you go into a trespassing area and you get caught, and if you leave that trespassing area, you can still get Silent Assassin rated. It's been that case for a few months. Now, they acknowledged that there was a bug at the time, and it sprung a bit of discussion on the forums and everywhere else. I didn't like it. I didn't really want to touch the game too much in that state, because it just simply wasn't the way that we was basically introduced to the game, and we've known for years now of this current system. So they've implemented a new change, and it's gone back to how it was before with I think there's just one change in there, and I'll just go through it now. Silent Assassin scoring. We've implemented a new and finalized rules for earning the Silent Assassin ratings, and our goal for this rating is to keep it as the pinnacle accomplishment for the game. While earning 5 stars and the highest possible score was something to aspire to and difficult to achieve. The mission scoring will now be calculated based on these parameters. Objectives complete, which is 20,000 points. Never spotted, which is 20,000 points. No notice kills, 20,000. No bodies found, 20,000. No recordings, 20,000. Non-target kill penalty, which is 0. And obviously your time bonus, which gives you the unique score for your leaderboards and whatnot. To earn the Silent Assassin rating in any mission, players will need to complete all the objectives and exit the mission without any of the following 7 events occurring. 1. An NPC escalates to a compromised state. And 2. An NPC escalates to a suspicious state. 3. An NPC catches Agent 47 trespassing. 4. An NPC finds a dead or pacified body. Accident kills and poison kills do not fail in this event. So even if you've poisoned them or given them an accident kill and they find the body, it won't negate the score. 5. Agent 47 is spotted performing an illegal or suspicious action through a camera by an NPC. So if there is a guard not watching the camera feed, 47 will get recorded, but still can earn the Silent Assassin rating by destroying the evidence, as how it's always been. Getting recorded by a security camera and failing to destroy the evidence before exiting the mission. And number 7, Agent 47 kills a non-target, which is obviously obvious. Additional, for the events 1 to 5, if the NPC that triggers the event is a target, and no other non-targets trigger the same event or gain knowledge from the target, the Silent Assassin rating will be retained on the mission end. This is basically going back to what I said a little bit earlier. Along with that, they've introduced a new Silent Assassin tracker. That is something that has been highly requested in the community, and it says keep track of your status towards the Silent Assassin rating during gameplay. The tracker will display as an icon next to the minimap, and the colour will show where the Silent Assassin will be currently awarded for the playthrough. In cases where Silent Assassin is not currently achievable, but could be later on, for example, if Agent 47 was recorded by a security camera, the tracker will display as red, and then turn to green once the evidence has been deleted. So if the tracker stays as green, that means you know you've got the Silent Assassin rating before you exit the mission, you know you're guaranteed that Silent Assassin rating. So what's changing in this patch? Well, it says, well, not Silent Assassin fast. We've fixed an issue that could prevent the Silent Assassin rating from being awarded to players who exit a mission immediately after killing the final target. Now, this bug has been around for quite a while. It's not really a bug. They said it wasn't a bug. It was just a thing that happened, and they didn't get around to fixing it until now, really. So basically, if you would set off an explosion, for example, and you've killed the target right at the end, and you want to exit the mission immediately, now, usually what would happen is a bunch of poppers will happen on the screen when you get a notice kill and target killed and explosion kill and all that kind of stuff that happens on the screen. And if you don't give that a chance to register on the screen and go through the process of doing that, you won't get the Silent Assassin rating, because if you exited too fast, it will say that you were spotted or the body was found or whatever. Now you can exit the mission immediately and still get the Silent Assassin rating. So you could, I don't know how you could implement this in the future. Now with this change, you could set off some explosion kills and exit the mission immediately before anyone even finds the body, which is going to be an interesting thing that was going to happen in the community. Seeing what ideas people could come up with in future videos for that. Next up, menu toggle. We've changed our on-off menu option selector to be toggle instead. You'll still see the old system for HDR options, but we'll update these in the coming update. Not too significant for that, really. We've removed target names from displaying on the minimap to make it easy to read, especially when multiple targets are close together, which is a nice little change. Career inventory categories. We've added categories to the career inventory page to make it easier to scroll through your items. This works in the same way as your recent update to the loadout menu. Career statistic categories. We've added categories to the career statistics page to split Hitman and Hitman 2. This will allow players to get to the preferred destination quicker and have a per game overview of their progress. Leaderboard alignment. We've made a minor visual change to how the leaderboard scores are displayed, and so that the numerical scores are all aligned. This will make them easy to read and compare at a glance. Featured contracts challenge images. We've adjusted the images for featured contract challenges to better represent the award that is unlocked for completing them. Sega Subsonic. This is another nice little change they've added. Sega Subsonic. We've fixed an issue where the subsonic perk on the Sega 300 Ghost sniper rifle was alerting nearby NPCs. Now it says subsonic. I mean, if you're familiar with the Krugermar, you'd know that you know, even if you're right close to an enemy or an NPC, they won't hear the shots go off from your pistol. And the sniper rifle is supposed to work the same way. However, it didn't. Not until this patch. So now you can be free and safe to use that sniper rifle, knowing that you're not going to get alerted by nearby NPCs. Next up, we've got camera grids. So we've fixed an issue where laser grids from security cameras were not displayed on professional difficulty correctly. Martinez Vision. We've fixed an issue in Santa Fortuna where NPCs could see bodies on the balcony when entering Andrea's mansion through the front door, which is a strange one. Car battery. This is another nice little change here, which I've noted before, which haven't really brought it up, but it has been an irritant, and I don't know why they've changed that, but now they have fixed it. So we've fixed an issue that could cause the car battery to be non-functional and only active immediately after being shot, rather than remaining active until it killed someone. So normally if you'd shoot it or throw it, it'll only be active for, you know, a few seconds before it will just go out. Now it will stay active until it actually electrocutes somebody, which is a nice change. Bullet blend. We fixed an issue where Agent 47 would not be removed from a blending spot after NPCs become suspicious of him. This could lead to 47 reading a newspaper while guards peppered him endlessly with bullets. Whilst it made for some nice Reddit posts, we still wanted to fix it. Pigeon loop. We fixed an issue in Whittleton Creek where pigeons had previously been killed would respawn when loading game. Now the pigeons will stay dead. Of course, that's a nice change as well. I can see how frustration that would be. Store menu. We've changed the images to make sure each item's in the store to make a better illustration of what's included. We've also changed where the PS4 get access links need to make it easier to make a purchase choice. Legacy changes. The concussion crisis. We've fixed an issue that could cause various issues when exploding a concussion device near a destructible wall between the beach and the lab in Sapienza. Paris briefcase. We've fixed an issue that could cause 47 to hold his briefcase in an unusual way when using the pile driver barge starting location in Paris. Photobomb challenge in Legacy. We've made some back-end changes and simplified the unlock requirements for this challenge, because I've been getting a lot of people talking to me on my comments as well, mentioning this challenge, saying it's not unlocking for them properly. But I don't know, maybe they've just made the unlockable a little bit more easy for that to be unlocked. Localization sweep. We've fixed various localization inconsistencies throughout Hitman 2 and the Legacy Pack. We've fixed a number of one-time or frequent crashes across multiple situations and circumstances. Along with that, they've made some Ghost Mode improvements as well. Along with the lobby redesign, with the addition of Santa Fortuna, we've taken the opportunity to redesign the Ghost Mode lobby. Quick Match will be a search for a match on all available locations. Featured Match will search for a match on Santa Fortuna, and Invite Player will allow you to select from either random map or specify which match you want to play. The Ghost Icon. We've updated the icon that is used for the Ghost Item Crate to make it easier to differentiate from the Weapons Crate. The Ghost Effect, which we've added a Ghost Effect to the Ghost items into the inventory to make it easier to see them at a glance and tell them apart from similar items. Ghost Labels. We've added a Ghost Item label to all the Ghost items in the inventory to make it even easier to see them at a glance and tell them apart from similar items. Ghost Challenges. We've moved the Ghost Mode challenges to their own category and out of Miami. So basically, if you go to Miami and you're expecting to see 100%, and you'll see the Ghost Mode challenges are there. Maybe you've played Ghost Mode for a couple of times and you don't really like it, and you still want to maximum all the challenges in the game, but you just don't want to play Ghost Mode. It would negate the overall percentage of that map. Now they've separated that, so if you've 100% in Miami without playing Ghost Mode, now it will show the proper percentage. The loading tip. We've added a new loading tips that include the new emotes and ghost items. Ghost rules. We've added the fiber wire and lethal syringe to the Ghost Crate options for Miami and Santa Fortuna to fix an issue that was preventing the Piano Man and Tasteless Traceless challenges from being completed in Ghost Mode. Ghost rules. We've fixed a typographic error in the Ghost Mode rules, which we mistakenly wrote loose instead of lose, thanks to all the hundreds of people that have told us about this error, and we won't make it again. Ghost SFX. We've added new sound effects to the Ghost Mode results screen depending on whether you win or lose. That was a bit of a joke there. Ghost Block, we've fixed an issue that could cause Agent 47 to be blocked/stuck when respawning in Ghost Mode. Emote support, we are activating it by pressing the left on the D-pad by default. As a result, pressing right on the D-pad now activates the item inventory. An option called Invert Inventory has been added that will flip these options around and allow you to press left to activate your item inventory. On PC, a new binding for emotes has been added that can be changed as needed. And the end, the patch notes there with PC specific improvements, including dynamic sharpening and texture filtering. Along with that, they go with along with some known issues that are including crashes and stuff like that they add for the PC only stuff like that. And apart from that, there's nothing else included in the patch notes themselves. But in the live stream they did yesterday and doing a reveal of next month's elusive target, it's going to be called the what is it called now? The Deceptors, I think it's called. What they're actually doing is bringing back 2 elusive targets from Sapienza, which is the Guru and the Congressman. But they're not going to bring them back as individual elusive targets, they're bringing them back as one. So both of them will be available at once in the same mission. So you don't have to just kill one target within that mission, you have to kill both of them. So they'll have their own individual paths. There's going to be a new briefing as well along with this. So you'll have the Congressman and the Guru in the same mission at the same time. You'll have to take both out silently if you want to get the Silent Assassin, of course. This will all only count as one of your elusive targets though on your progression towards getting your next suit for the elusive target reward and all that kind of stuff. So just bear that in mind. But it's an interesting way of implementing old elusive targets, but not doing it the same way as we did before, because my complaint before was this is the 3rd time these elusive targets are coming around now, and I'm just getting a bit stale and boring. And this is like a little way of making it a little bit more fresh and making it a little bit more unique compared to what it was before. So instead of just doing the one elusive target, you'll have them both coming back as well, along with a nice new briefing as well. Hopefully they'll change some of the pathing of what they've done before. That would be nice as well. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. There's no date confirmed for that when that elusive target goes live. I'm sure we'll find out in the May roadmap, which I'll do a video for that whenever it comes out. Apart from that is going to do it for this one. So again, let me know, give me some feedback in the comments as well. How would you like me to present these kind of videos? Do you want me to go through every single one of the patch notes, or do you want me to just pick out the highlights? How do you want me to present these kind of videos of showing the gameplay in the background? Just gameplay in the background and me talking over it with some music, or would you want me to show you all the patch notes? Just let me know. I don't know what the preference is going to be. Usually these videos are pretty popular anyway, so I just want to know your feedback. I just want to improve these videos as best as I possibly can, just to save, you know, I just want to improve. I just want to make myself a better creator. Just let me know in the comments. Apart from that, at the end of this, I just want to say a big thank you to IO Interactive for all the hard work that they do. I have been harsh on them on some occasions, and I'm quite hard on them on some of the things that have been broken in this game, and if they do always eventually get around to fixing it. And I am aware that some things take longer to fix than others, and you know, some things that are broken are low priority because you've got other big things to take care of. The thing is, if they got something that's broken, it takes time. If fixing that small thing takes time away from them from creating new content. So I've got to sort of understand that, and everyone else has to understand that is the case with IO Interactive. And they are listening to the community, and they are getting around to fixing everything. And I just want to say I appreciate it, and I know a lot of other people do. Again, like I said, I've been a little bit hard on them in the past on a few things, but I just wanted to put that out there that I truly appreciate everything IO Interactive do, and long may it continue. But on that note, I'm going to end the video there. So again, thank you very much for listening to me throughout this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Again, let me know in the comments what you're most excited for in this patch, and let me know the feedback on how you want me to present these videos. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.